welcome again to AA Home Gardening. Guys, it's the end of the summer. Definitely autumn is here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's my mulberry. Nice yellow flowers. I like autumn for the color changes. I just think they're super beautiful. This is my pawpaw tree as well, guys. Autumn is here. And then my blueberry, all yellow reddish and thing. Guys, I like autumn for that. But you know, earlier this year I didn't have much luck with the tomatoes because they got blight really early. But these tomato, guys, you know when you just take the little side shoots of your tomato to produce new plants, that's what I did, and I placed these here. And so far the blight is literally just getting to them. So there's tomato on it. There's a tomato there. There's loads of blooms and things on it. So it's just getting the disease of the blight, guys. And now it's the end of September. So these did well. Then you have my, oh, I love these colors in autumn, guys. This is another blueberry. The colors are just lovely. Really lovely. I topped it out last year. If you can see, I topped it out last year. But now it's growing beyond there, so I need to top it out again. My red currant changing color. Probably can hear the raindrops on the roof of my makeshift polytunnel. But I like the sound of rain. It's so relaxing. That's my black currant. Guys, I love autumn. But I'm sad because apart from the brassicas and few things, the main growing season for us is finished. So that's the sad part of it. But I said there's few tomatoes here. You know, apart, there's few tomatoes, loads of blooms and everything like that. And guys, this is my punganut. I'm a pomegranate. So for those Jamaican, we call it punganut. Yep. This is my pomegranate that I've saved. And I was hoping it would have fruited for me this year. Because if you were following, remember I cut it all the way back because it was all damaged. I cut it all the way back. You personally see the cut, it's all cut. And then it's spring up and everything. And it's growing on beautifully. But now it's going to autumn. So now you still have some changes going on. You can see new growth everywhere. It is healthy, guys. There's new growth everywhere. But it did not produce any fruit for me this year. So hoping next year will be the year for my pomegranate. These are some colors that I have from going into this fourth year now, guys. I just keep cutting it, breaking it, and getting new plants. So the main plant was over there, and I just keep on taking cuttings and producing new plants. So that's what's going on here, guys. I like autumn, but I prefer my summer. I need to get over there and show you. Let's see if I can get over there. So these are some more cuttings from my colors green that I just stick in the ground, and then I get lovely colors green, guys. These produce greens for you all through the cooler months. So I love them. Then this is my African kale that I cut back so much over summer. I just put this here last year, and the camera won't do it justice, but there's so much here, guys. There's so much, yeah. And I mean, I cut it back so much because I reached the end already of the roof, and I cut it back everywhere, and now it's springing back up everywhere, guys. I did cut it, I gave it a good ear cut, but it's springing back. These are things I need in a garden in autumn, guys. So the colors green, they prefer the cooler seasons because these are brassicas, okay? And the thing about the cooler season, they call whitefly and the moth is not that plentiful. So I can get some nice healthy leaves this year. I have to be working on getting rid of those caterpillars, guys. The one outside as well, guys. I make sure I have them in different location, because sometimes, guys, as much as these are hard to kill, if you don't pay attention to the moth and the caterpillar, it will just wipe it all out. So I have different sections. This one is getting a bit out of control. So even though I cut back over summer, I need to come back and tidy it up even more, guys. And these are so easy to grow. I do sell them on my Etsy site as well. All you do is just break it and stick it in the ground. That's all. Super easy. And you have food for life, guys. I have food for life. It's like, okay, if I take this one here and show you. So I just break it off like that. It's best grow from cutting. These are grown from cutting. So okay, so I have this one. You just stick it in the ground, just like that. You don't need to do anything. Okay, stick it straight in. The deeper you stick it, the more root, just like tomato plant. I'll come back for this in 2 weeks and I have a new plant to go somewhere else. As easy as that. This is my Chilean Guava. I came and I harvested most of it already with my little lad and started eating my Chilean Guava. So I'll see if I can show if there's any else to show you. Yeah, there's one over here. There's one over here that's still there. So I know if it's ready, if I squeeze it and it's soft. So I'll squeeze this one and it's soft. So this is my Chilean Guava, guys. Look at that. That's what you eat. Nice Chilean Guava. You can see there's seeds in there. Hopefully the camera will focus. You see, nice little snack. Guys, I had so much figs. I started planting on figs everywhere. So I plant one there. And then I have one right there. Hopefully you can see that. Guys, I had so much figs. So much figs because when I go on the walk around here, there's always so much figs. And then I planted out one here that's now shedding its leaves. These are all from cutting, guys. So easy. You just break it, stick it in the ground. I have the video of propagating the figs. If you haven't seen it, you can have a look at it at the end of this video. So easy. Then my peaches, nectarine. Look there, guys. It reaches the top of the ceiling. I'm going to break it. I have to break it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love my autumn colors, and these things were plentiful this year, guys. Everywhere I look, I get these spiders. Not even focusing. These spiders in the garden this year. But it have gone to this top of the ceiling, guys. And I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm just going to break it, you know. I'm going to break it because I can't afford it to go anymore. So I'll come back and sort that one out. That one gone. And then, guys, these were some of my Scarlet Kale that I let go to seed. And I have little plants popping up everywhere that I've sown for this cooler month. But because the seeds drop here, you have plants on the ground that you can transplant as well. There's plants everywhere. Plants there, you can transplant. And then, what else is over here? Then I have my, oopsie, massive spider. Oh, he caught something. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, let's see if I can zoom a little for you guys. It's not even focusing properly, but it's like a wasp or a bee that it have caught. It's too late to save that bee. Hopefully you can see that, but anyhow, that's the spider. Why is it not focusing? That's the spider eating his meal. It's just sad that I can't focus it for you to see properly. Probably that's a little bit better. There it is, guys. He caught a bee. The bee is still, seems like it's not totally dead, but guys, that's his meal. So I'm gonna leave him to do his thing. There have been so many spiders this year, guys. This year, increase in spiders in the garden this year. There have been so much spiders in my garden. So much spiders this year. They're not my friends, guys. But I just ignore them. I try not to kill them. If they don't totally scare me, then I just leave them. Then my strawberries are still producing. There's strawberries. There's probably can see like a red one over there. I harvested some just 2 days ago. So there's strawberries everywhere. And now I'm closer to my mulberry. And I need to come and take off all of these, guys, and stick them in the dirt somewhere for next year. I have so much work to do in autumn, guys. So much work. Still so much work. Then this is my stevia that I haven't got around to take off the leaves, guys. And it's time to take them off because they're just going to dry away. So I really need to come and take those off. So I need to come and take off the leaves off those. This is the mother plant for my colors green. So if I can show you guys, I just break just like that. I just break it, stick it in the ground, and then it just grow on for me. That's all I do for my colors green, and I keep on having colors green. This is my Cape gooseberry. You can see my little lanterns there. My Cape gooseberry and the blue, beautiful bloom that I think is so pretty. And then I have berries everywhere, so you can see my Cape gooseberry hanging everywhere. So these are my autumn snacks that I enjoy when most of the berries are finished for the season. Guys, I ate most of the grapes. You can see the evidence of empty bags everywhere. Just still have a few more. Guys, they're so sweet. Still have a few more grapes, but these will go in my tummy by today, guys. Then you saw the video of my fig. I had so much fig this year, guys. They were nice. I think I got a dozen fig, and it's in a little tiny pot in that big. And then, but these figs, sometimes they will stay on until next year to get even bigger. But guys, there's still so much figs on it. These are like a second crop because I ate the main crop. I don't know if it's the main one or the first, but the first crop, I ate those already. And then it's just producing loads more fig. So there's figs everywhere, guys. And then my loquat over there, it's looking good, you know, guys. It's looking like something is about to happen, but I'm not sure because, you know, usually loquat normally start fruiting, blooming in October thereabouts, so it will be in perfect season to do its thing. I don't know what's happening. Spider web everywhere, but guys, it's looking promising, you know. Look like something is coming on in the middle. You can even see one grape in the center there. But I'll give you an update on this later on in the year if anything happened. But it's looking so good, and I have to top it out because it's not reaching my roof, guys. All of these needs to be topped out. It's reaching the roof. Then this is a volunteer corn. I don't think anything gonna happen with you. You're too late. I don't even know what type of corn it was. If it was a popcorn or a sweet corn, I'm not sure. But it was in my sunshine blueberry pot, and I just left it. So that's it. And guys, I still have some more figs to plant out. So I just have the figs in water. Just cut them, break them, have them in the water, and the root that way. This was the latest addition to the water, and that one is rooting as well. Guys, I have so much figs. There you go. I have figs there. And guys, you know, figs are so sweet, natural sweetener. So these are the latest collection, and they're all rooting out. My raspberry being neglected this year, but still doing its thing. You can still see raspberry there. They still have raspberry bloom there. Raspberry everywhere. Then my strawberry, still have strawberry spreading. Strawberries, baby strawberries, different size strawberries everywhere. Strawberry blooms, everything, guys. And then these are the next two peaches that I have from seed growing, and I have to top out that one because that one is too tall. So that's what's happening in the makeshift polytunnel. So I need to come and take off all these air layers that I started earlier this year. So you see a video on that. Stick them in a pot so they can just stay on over the cooler month, and then when spring comes around, then they just shoot up the head and do the thing. But I'll give you a closer look on my loquat in another video because it really looks like something is about to happen. I think I'll take you next door to my main greenhouse and show you what's happening over there. Before I reach the greenhouse, guys, this was the other African kale I was telling you about. Guys, this got eaten up badly. Even though I have the mesh, this mesh is not fine enough to stop them, the moth from coming through. But you can see we are cut it up and everything, break it off. But now we're in the cooler month, guys. It's gonna be my greens like every day. You can see where it's cut. But now we're in the cooler month. It's just loving it. I'm gonna take off the mesh soon. And this is just spring up. Guys, it spreads everywhere. These spread. I should show you what's under here, but it's so untidy, guys. So untidy. That's just some of my brassicas. So I have my purple cabbage right there. And purple cabbage there. I have some more Brussels sprout and things there. But as I say, it's very untidy. So it's going to be hard for you to even see the plants amongst the weed. But I did start an autumn garden. I just wasn't able to take you along the journey. Let's show you what else is outside here, guys. Seeing that I'm outside, I'll just show you this as well. I have dasheen. I just left these dasheen outside, guys. There's dasheen everywhere. Dasheen loving all this rain. They love the water, guys. And see, Cuban oregano, I just stick a leaf in there. And it's growing. I left the palm that I repotted outside. And I just need to come and take out all the grass in there. Then a kale got in there that I'm going to transplant somewhere else. These are some more brassicas that needs transplanting, guys. Loads and loads of purple cabbage and Brussels sprout in there. So I just need to come and transplant them. They're being eaten by moth, but it's a cooler season now. So I'm going to clear out the greenhouse and get some of those inside there. Oh, and I still have some more butter bean to harvest. So I had some butter bean here. Guys, I love my fresh butter bean. I have so much harvest already. I'm just leaving to harden up so I can save a seed for next year. So I have a few that's left here. So you can see a few gone dry. I'm just leaving those for seed, guys. These are for seed. Even though I want to eat them, I have to sacrifice to keep my seeds for next year. I don't keep buying seeds, guys. But all these dry ones, now that the weather getting very wet, take off these dry ones, guys, so they don't go rotten. And sometimes they even start sprouting with all this wet. So that's it. And then, guys, I had some color corn that I was trying to save the seeds for next year, because those corns are expensive. As if I can show you the one that I was leaving to go to seed. It looks like it's ready, guys. So there's one right here. So these are some of the color corn. Those ones that go like black, yellow, all those colors. Let's see if I can open this with my one arm and show you. This is one of the color one. Hopefully this is one of the multicolor one to show you. If not, I have one indoor that I've saved. They have like a hint of purple and all those colors. All them, guys. The one on. Can you see that color on it? Oh, these corn. God, the seeds are expensive. These are organic as well. They're heirloom. Let's see. Can you see? Hopefully you can see. So that's one of the color one. The one I have inside, I have even black in there. So I'm saving these to plant on for next year, because it's like £5, guys, for like 20 seeds. It's not worth it. So I try to grow all of these and then leave few on, so I can get my seeds for next year. As soon as the covering starts going brown, you know the seed is mature enough, so you can take it off. Now that it's raining, you don't want it to start sprouting. You need to keep it somewhere nice and dry for next year. And then, guys, the garden, I have a lot of, actually I just harvest these while I'm here because the rain is still coming on and off. These are my string bean. I just had a few plants, but they produce so much for me, guys. And you know, these add nutrients, nitrogen to the soil as well, just like the pigeon peas. And you see, these are time for dying back now. See, it's very, very wet. So it's going to be the last few that I'll be harvesting. I don't even know that pressure. I try to overwinter it inside because it produces so much. and these two are still green. I think about that. But yes, I still have peas running up, guys. Peas are enjoying the season. And then my grape from seed that I'm all excited for. It's there, looking nice. And then my baby's sunflower, we harvest about 12 heads yesterday. So you have the sunflower going on there. That's another peach from seed, guys, that I have outside. These are my runner bean that I'm waiting to harden on to get the seed mature enough to make my soup and stew and everything. So I just left them on, guys. There's loads and loads on it. Loads and loads on it. And blooms coming up. Even corn falling over, guys. I thought I harvest all the corn. There's still corn on it. I harvest like a dozen corn 3 days ago. So there's loads of corn. So I harvest the rest of those because I'm not saving the seeds for these. I can just harvest these. So I harvest these after. I go through and harvest all of those and go inside and boil them. But you can see the runner bean. They're so nice. People eat them at this stage. I don't. I just leave them. I leave them, guys. There's some very long ones. I probably could have entered the Worcester garden show. I got some long ones, guys. So trust me, the peas inside of these when they're mature, wow, make rice and peas and soup really, really, really nice. So I still have few corn. With the corn, guys, I just cut and drop these, nourish back the soil. So wherever I take these out, I'm just gonna cut and drop these. I'll show you what else is going on. This is a pumpkin squash section, guys. I didn't get no pumpkin this year. I am so disappointed. You know I love my pumpkin, guys. I wanted to cry when I saw that by mid-August I didn't see anything holding on to sing about. I started crying. Look here, there's like some baby squash. They ain't going nowhere. That's babies. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no time for baby. Now it's almost October, guys. This is the end of September. And there's just the one little tiny crown prince pumpkin holding on there. Just the one. There's nothing this year, guys. I'm so disappointed. But guys, I still have to give thanks for the few little things I got. I still got some things in the garden. Wasn't all doom and gloom. So I'm still giving thanks. I had some big potatoes in there. I didn't even harvest and to cover them and let them spring back up. So that, and then I still need to come and take off the tiny corn. So it's still spreading, doing its thing. But guys, that's it. The season is finished. So nothing gonna happen here. So I go in my greenhouse and show you now. I'm in the greenhouse. Nice and warm in here. Wow. I had some spring onion that I keep cutting and harvesting and using. I just have it in a pot here. And then as soon as I come in, you can see my chayati, my chocho coming along nicely, guys. If the weather just stay a bit warm for a little longer, I'll probably get some chocho. There's like some baby one there. There's some baby chocho around, guys. And if we can see some baby, it's dark in here, so I don't even know if you're gonna see all those things I'm showing you. For some reason, it just looks super dark because the chayati is just spreading at the top, getting all the sunshine. But guys, this year we have used our leaf of life like every morning to make green juice. And the more you use it, it more the spread. I literally, guys, 7 days a week, we make green juice. And you can still see that it's producing. Here you have my pineapple guava that are going from seed. Still I have some callaloo, some amaranth coming on. Guys, my lily pilly over there, spreading. Getting very tall. Guys, my ginger for the season. You know, last year, guys, I had a bountiful harvest of ginger. So you can see my ginger. There are loads of ginger. And then, guys, I still have my mangoes and things, and my Jamaican apples. You would have seen these on the tropical plant tour. Loads of things, guys, loads of things. And then, and we're in the end of October, so some of these things need to be taken in soon. That's one of the castor oil that I showed you recently, and another castor oil. What's going on there? Something black in my view. Hold on. A leaf got on my camera and black in my view, guys. I hope it wasn't even for long. I just noticed. That's another castor oil there. Tuna plant. I just take off the pods and root them. Then I have leaf of life everywhere, as in literally everywhere, guys. We use those every morning as well for a green smoothie. And then, guys, my dwarf bananas that I need to take out the babies. Didn't get fun. Take out the baby at the beginning of the growing season, but it then grows so much more babies. I didn't keep on top of it, so those babies are gonna stay there now until next year. I'm not gonna bother with it, guys. I have my naseberry there that grows extremely slow. You saw when I repotted earlier in the year. This is one of my sun cacti that we've been growing from seed. Yes, guys, these are from seed. And I have some key lime. I have so much things going on still, guys. Key lime. These are some of the other grapes from seed, guys. And then drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. You know, my sugar cane. This season haven't been good, guys, because the weather been funny. So I should have more joints on this. But sadly, that's the stage it's in. But I showed you how to overwinter your cane last year. So I'm not really fussed that I didn't get it this year so much, because I know I will get it to continue to grow on for next growing season. And for those who are waiting for the sugar cane, keep an eye out on the Etsy store, because I'll be cutting it up on all these nodes you'll be able to grow your cane from. And then I have my lemongrass, otherwise known as fever grass, that look just like the sugar cane, but this, guys, is lemongrass, fever grass, that I overwinter as well. I overwinter some and I grow some from scratch. So I'm going to cut this down over winter, make some tea, and just leave the bottom. I didn't even notice that one of the melon was hanging on the ground now. Interesting. I'll go over there and show you. And then I have some potatoes. Guys, I should have dig away to see if there's any potato in this pot. You think there's any potato, guys? Because this was a Jamaican potato that I overwintered in my house last year. So if I overwinter this last year and then it grow on this year, something must be in there now, guys. But I don't know how far I would have to go now to show you. And this is not a harvest video, this is a tour. So I'll probably leave it for another day. But that's a Jamaican sweet potato. I have some aloe. I have a scattering of mint. More Sharon fruit that I'm growing from seed. Guys, my Commando cocoa, proper cocoa, that I harvested last year. This is the one I had from last year. More than that. This was from 2021. So I just multiply it. So I have another one there, more in the other greenhouse. And that's this potato here. It's running all the way over there. This is my papaya. So my papaya, didn't see any bloom. But guys, if you remember, this was covered in scale. And I fight to keep this alive. Literally fight to keep it alive. So it's doing well. I have leaf of life everywhere, guys, literally. Then this is my star apple. Come on, this is a baby of the star apple. Now this is not even the main one. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty, guys. These are what I have in my house in winter, and they bring me so much joy. I love to look at these, guys. They're so pretty. So I have them in my house. So I have the greenish, our greenness indoor when outside is dark and dreary and depressing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. And you know, usually when I overwinter it in early spring, they have their own issues with the scale insects and the spider mites and all those things. But look how it have bounced back, guys. Superb. And here's one of the avocado that you would have seen earlier in the year, where it was all burnt like these leaves. But look there, guys. Look how pretty it is. It have shoot us so much new growth. It looking so good, guys. Looking so good. Look at it. This is over 5 feet tall. My avocado looking really good. So looks like it probably produce something next year. I'm being optimistic, guys. I'm being optimistic. Now this is where I did harvest my melon from. I have my yam in here to come and harvest for you later in the season. So you can see the yam vine. You know, I have the purple yam, the St. Vincent yam. Guys, I have yam. This is another leaf of life, guys. That's how tall they got. And as I said, I've been using them non-stop all through the growing season. But you can see they just spring back babies. Don't be scared to cut your leaf of life, guys. The more you cut it, the more it produce. Look at babies all around. And I'm just gonna rest this leaf there as well. There's babies everywhere, guys. These are medicine, guys. I have so much videos on leaf of life. So much videos, guys. We're gonna do so much green juice this year. This year is the best year for us for green juice. We did it every morning. So your French thyme, Cuban oregano. Can you see all these cut? Guys, not to be disheartened. They will spring back. Next year is winter now. This is the last of the melon. And I didn't even notice one was there resting on the ground. It's not like it's going to come to anything, guys. But I still rest it on a leaf instead of the ground itself. So there it is. These won't come to anything. But this one slightly changing color. Right here. Hopefully you can see because it and the leaves almost have the same color. Slightly changing color now. So I may just get that before the season totally changed. Then I have some bay leaf that I was rooting. And guys, I put some comfrey to feed my sugarcane, and the comfrey started to grow. I'm just leaving it in there. There's cane. You can see the babies popping up everywhere. Look, it's babies. There's lots of babies over there popping up, babies everywhere. There's even another cane baby right there popping up. Babies everywhere, guys. This is the one of the cane that I transplanted with you earlier. My ribbon came from Jamaica. That's the other one that overwinter for some reason. I think I didn't water it much. Those are tiny compared to the one in the pot. I guess because it's in the pot, I pay more attention to it because it dries out quickly. I didn't pay attention to the rest. There's pigeon peas still coming up. Guys, the pigeon peas didn't do anything this year. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened. Wasn't that good growing season. But I thought because they're indoor, they would have done better. But that's fine. We have to take the losses with the wins. But guys, I love my leaf of life. I still have my dragon fruits that I just break off some more and stick it in the ground for those to root. I wonder if it's going to start rooting yet. I put it in a few days ago. No, I haven't started rooting yet, but I just stick it in the ground for it to root. And then when I'm doing the harvest of my yam, this yam was overwinter from last year. So this yam should have some nice fat tuber in there. This one was one that was harvested last year that I'm growing back. And this purple yam was planted a bit late in the season. So I see what happened there. But guys, any question, put it in the comment section, guys. I'm giving you a quick tour in the end of September. So my little autumn tour of what happened in my garden. And then I need to take it to my other greenhouse to show you what else is happening over there. The ginger is not ready. Usually when the ginger is starting to get ready, got a bit of a yellow, but I have some nice tubers in there. You know, you can use ginger at all different stages. This other pot, I have ginger in there. And this over there, I have more banana. So much things, guys. So much things still happen in the garden. So much things for me to come in the garden and smile at. Jamaican Cirrusy. I didn't get a fruit on it this year, which is sad. But I just harvest all of that. Have a drink. See if I can save the root for next year. And there's a kumquat in there. I don't even know if you notice. But there's a kumquat that I recovered. It got so diseased and yellow and everything. But now it's getting green again. So my kumquat is in there. So let me take it next door. Oh, before I go next door, guys, you can see there's few male bloom right here on the chayote. Hopefully you can see there's few male bloom there. But there's a lot of bloom on here. But it's difficult to see because the chayotes are not that big. The chocho haven't reached any good size for me to show you properly. I can see because I'm right here, but I don't think the camera is doing it much justice. They're quite tiny, so it's hard for you to see my chocho. But I'm just hoping the season will stay a bit warm, even though I was told snow is being predicted. But I'm hoping that's not the case, and I'll be able to get some of these to reach a good size. There are few up there as well. There's few chayote in here, but I hope they hold on, guys. Before I go, I just forget to show you my bay. Guys, I use this bay leaf. Everything I use a lot this year, guys. All of the medicinal plants, I make sure I use them up, guys. So this bay, I use it, I cut it, I break it. Guys, there's breakage everywhere. Put it in my soup, my stew, but I drink a lot of the tea. I like the tea, so I drink a lot of the tea. So that's the bay right there. Guys, even before I reach in there, can see one of the chayote trying to escape. I break the tip off for it not to run anymore. They're trying to escape all out of the greenhouse, guys. They're trying to escape. Guys, I'm in the next greenhouse. You can see chayote everywhere. So the one I showed in the previous greenhouse was overwintered. That one is in bloom. This one, I haven't seen it for 2 days. But the last time I checked, there was no bloom. So I'm trying to get some cobweb to get in. For 2 days, the spiders have taken over. But it's a healthy looking plant. So if it does, I don't think you're going to be able to get in the fruit this late. So I'm just going to cut it back later and overwinter it right here, because I don't think there's anything in here. I looked 2 days ago, didn't see anything, so I doubt there's any bloom. But it's a very healthy plant, guys. Very, very healthy. I've harvested loads of peppers this year, guys. Loads of peppers. But there's a baby one still there. Baby sweet pepper. So the pepper. And then before I go over there, just show you here. There's more Amaranth Seeds, more bananas. There's some tiny cucumbers still holding on. Guys, this is one of the pomegranate that I'm growing from cutting. I think there's a separate video for this as well. I don't think I've posted yet. But this was grown from cutting, and it's coming on beautifully. Nice pomegranate. And then that's another grape from seed. Guys, that's my bird eye chili. That is super hot, that I have going 4 years now. Every year I dig it up and overwinter it indoor. I was putting those in pots for someone who wanted it as well. And what else, guys? What else? The melon here is going. This ain't gonna come to anything, guys. It's late in the season. This is my pepino melon. Pepino. It got so much disease, guys. I put diatomaceous earth. I put different things on it. Burn off the leaves. But it came back. We're not gonna get the melon. I'm sure I'm not gonna get the melon this late. But the plant is alive, so I'm gonna overwinter it again. And then hopefully next year, I'm gonna taste what that tastes like. Then you can see 2 baby cucumbers. I'm not even gonna leave them. These are baby cucumbers, guys. They're not gonna get much bigger than this. So these are mature already. So I have few cucumbers added to my pocket that I'm used for my harvesting basket. And then harvest this one as well, because I totally forget them sometime. And once they go yellow, as I said with cucumbers, guys, once you allow them to go ripe on the vine will start producing, because it just goes to seed. When the cucumbers, there's few cucumbers on there, cucumbers go ripe, then I tell the vine time to die. I'll produce my seed don't need to keep going. Okay, and then guys, the chayote runs everywhere inside here. So, and then there's more pepper plant here that I overwintered last year that I need to come and dig up back and put back in the house. But the peppers are not ripe yet, so I should, with hindsight, just kept them in the pot so they'll be easy to carry back indoors for winter, because there's pepper everywhere, guys. Everywhere there's pepper. And that's another cocoa that I take just take one of the little cocoa that I harvest and grow it on. And guys, there's so much still going on. So much going on in autumn, guys. This pepper plant just spreads so much. Everywhere you look, there's pepper everywhere. Really love the plant. I have more pepper in here. You can see something eating it off. I need to come and pay attention to it. Then I have more mangoes and things in there. Then more leaf of life again, guys. When I say I have leaf of life everywhere, I have it everywhere because I don't want to ever do without a leaf of life. I had one that died on me, and I make sure I have loads, so even if 3, 4, 5 die, I will still have some leaf of life. And as you can see, the chayote is spreading everywhere, guys. I don't know if you can see my cassava in the mix of it all. The cassava reached the top. There's my cassava drying back, cassava everywhere, guys. And I'm hoping I have this from last year, my cassava. So those are waiting on cassava cutting. Cuttings will soon be available, guys. Cassava cuttings. Okay. So looking there, see if there's anything. But there should be something, guys. I have this from last year. There should be some fat tubers. There's some Jamaican sweet potatoes over there. And this potato spread, guys. And I said this potato spread, it spread everywhere. And I kept cutting it back. But I'm hoping there was some chicken manure and things in there. So even though we didn't have the nice hot summer, I'm hoping, because I kept on top of the watering this year, guys. I try my best because I know the potato love the water. So I'm hoping I have something to harvest in there. This is another Cirrus. But guys, when they came, one female bloom came on it that I've noticed. But when it came around, I didn't see any male to pollinate it with. So I don't have any seeds this year. Really sad. I'm hoping probably I'll still get a seed. This is some of the pigeon peas, magungo. Some of magungo. They look healthy, but they did absolutely nothing this year, guys. Not even a little bloom. Nothing. The pigeon peas did nothing, and they're not the easiest to overwinter. Not the easiest. So in here, just have some more sugar cane. That's where I had my Jamaican ribbon cane and things like that. So I have some more cane in there. These were things to transplant from summer. Some are been, some are gone. Still haven't transplanted them. And I had a rosemary right there. Hopefully you can see that I was growing from cutting. That was successful. I have more dashi in there. From cutting, growing. Loads of things, guys. Narrow kale. And then that's what's happening in this greenhouse. More avocado. I have avocado everywhere, guys. I didn't even show you all of them. So you can see my chayote plant looking very healthy. But when it comes to the bloom, this one, I don't see anything, guys. And I try to break it all the time, the tip, and it keep growing. But there's no chayote unless we have a super warm autumn. I will love that. Pray that will happen. If that happens, then I may get chayote. But if it doesn't, then I have to overwinter this one like the other one. Hopefully next year will be a better year when I can get some things to eat. So yes, guys, that's a little late summer / autumn tour of what's happening in my garden. And any question, anything, there's even a lychee struggling there. Know what? Another papaya plant there struggling to survive. So yes, so that's the end of the garden tour. I didn't do the front garden. What's in the front garden? Just few apples that left to harvest. All the arona, the choke berries, they've been harvested already. So just few apples that's left in the front garden. So yes guys, in spite of the weather, whatever the weather throws at us, please keep gardening. Don't give up. Okay, and I see you guys on the next upload. Take care now. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.